Hey planner friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be going over my Planner Kate stickers, all of the ones that I use in my planner currently, and I'm also going to get on the website and show you how to search for a specific sticker. Now, I do have a notepad off to the side where I have written down the details of the stickers that I use the most, what their names are when you search them, and what they're called. So, first I am going to go through all of these stickers in no particular order, and then we can just start on the ones that I use the most. When you order from Planner Kate, she always sends about like 10 of these little samplers or freebies, whatever you want to call them. And at the point where I was ordering from her so much, I was getting all of these samplers and I just didn't have a place to put them, but I also didn't want to lose them either because a lot of these are very functional stickers and things that I had never really thought about using before, and I wanted just to make sure that I had them and I could keep up with them. So I bought this off of her website. All of these are from her website. I do not remember how much they cost, but I can't imagine they're that expensive. So if you are going to order from Planner Kate a lot, I would highly recommend getting this just so that you can keep up with the samplers that she does give you. Let's see. Okay, so let's start with this one. All right, so these are the check boxes. You see these in my planner a lot. I will take them and put them on post-it notes, and I put them in my weeks up here. They're just very easy. They're very small and they fit all planners. And I like the way that they look. They're just very clean. And let's see, those are individual. So when you go and search the website and you put this in, this is going to come up as individual. There are other check boxes that are there for like horizontal and vertical planners, but the ones like if you're wanting these are just individual ones. So they're not like together, they're just individual stickers. And I have a lot of these because I think I have a third sheet in between these two. These are like mini page flags, but I don't really tend to use these a lot. But I do use a lot of these. Now, I will say that whatever stickers that I have, unless I say otherwise, they are going to be in A5 size. And the reason why they are in A5 size is because when I was purchasing these stickers, I was currently in the Erin Condren A5. And so all of these stickers were specifically purchased for that planner. And also too, you will see that there are a few different colors and like colorways in here, but for the most part, I'd say 90 or 95% of the colorway that you're going to see or that I actually use in my planner is under EC Bold. That is what she has on her website currently. However, like for example, this right here is not EC Bold, and this was a colorway that came out, I think, the summer before last. And this was like one of their brand new neutral planners, and I don't remember what the name of it was, but either way, this one right here is no longer on her website. However, she does have some of the new Erin Condren colorways that she has just come out with, or I think it was in May when they launched. for this year, and you could probably find something close to this if you were looking for this colorway. These right here are called appointment labels. These are A5 size, and these over here are just the little the time stickers. Let me make sure that I have the mini time labels. That is what this one is called. And these are the stickers that fit perfectly in this little square. So if you're trying to mark something that has a specific time, you can mark it here and then put what it's for. These are some of my favorite stickers, and you see these a lot in my planner. These are the monthly half boxes in A5 size. And then this right here is just like a mixed monthly labels in A5 size. So it has the monthly half boxes, and then it has the appointment labels, but then it also has these. I don't really use these a lot, so that's why there's more of these, but I love this sheet because it gives me a whole mix of all of these stickers. Same thing here. These are still the appointment labels and then the mixed sheet. This is another colorway that she doesn't have anymore, but it was definitely one of my favorites. These are called skinny black arrows. There is no size specifics on this. It's just skinny black arrows. These are the transparent dots, I believe is what they were called, and I don't really use these a ton. The only time that I really use these are going to be like in my finance section where I indicate a payday on the post-it note for the monthly auto bills. This just tells me that this is the date that we get paid, and this is the check that these auto bills will come out of specifically. That way I don't get confused. I also have a good bit of custom stickers. This is JP Custom, which is Jen Plans. This is either her font or her handwriting. I'm pretty sure it's her handwriting. And I have a lot of custom stickers in her font. It's probably one of my favorites, but I also have one in another font, but I could not figure out which one it was. I have stickers for my youngest daughter, my oldest daughter, and then I have some clean the fridge stickers with a checkbox. You can actually add a checkbox, or if you don't want a checkbox, you don't have to have one. This is just a task, which is why I wanted the checkbox on the side. Same thing with clean freezer. And as you can tell, these are two different fonts. I'm not really sure which font this is. You could probably look it up here. But again, I don't remember. And I have an eyebrow appointment sticker, ortho appointment for my daughter, tending goals sticker, check register. I believe this and this are it's another font. Again, I'm not sure what that one's called, but it's a different font. And then this is back to the JP Custom. This is sick days. I have these doctor appointment dash box labels. And then I have these pencil labels. These are pencil label planner stickers. Now, when you look these up on her website, I did notice that these specifically have been revamped. These have been redone. So when you're looking at her website, this is not what you're going to see. You're going to see the prettier, updated version of this sticker. So I just wanted to put that out there. That way you weren't confused at why they didn't look the same. It's because she's upgraded them and they look super cute. These are large script stickers. I got these in school and meal plan, which I don't use these per se. That I have one in here, I think, for the top of my meal plan on my, yeah, so I have groceries too and meal plan. So I have all these stickers, but I mean, I don't really know what else to do with these because I'm not taking these off every single week and replacing them. They're just there. So, if you have any ideas, let me know. But these tend to be a little bit too big for me to be putting in my weekly, and even then, I still feel like they're a little bit too big to be putting in the monthly. So I have a lot of those stickers. Have no idea what I'm gonna do with them. So just keep that in mind that if you do have the Day Designer Pocket, these are gonna be fairly big for that layout. Let's see what else. I have header stickers. Now, as you can see, I don't use really any of these. The only one that I use is going to be the This Week sticker, which goes up here at the top of my week. Now, I didn't do it this week because I used something completely different, but this right here is what I use it for. Now, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that this box right here, and then there's another version of a skinnier box. Yeah, right here. So this box right here and these boxes right here. I looked on her website. These, and with it did not come up. So I don't think that she makes these anymore. So I don't know where you could find something like this. I'm sure other sticker shops most definitely make stuff like that, but I did want to put that out there because I did try to find it and to no avail. I couldn't find it on her website. So I think she discontinued it, or maybe I just wasn't looking hard enough. But yeah, so then I have these AM, PM med trackers, and I love these so much. So, like when you're doing an AM and PM routine, or for example, I use these a lot for my dogs when they have to have AM meds and then they have to have PM meds. These are perfect to use. Also, for your children who have to have those, twice a day, these are perfect. These are not in a specified size. It's not like A5 or anything. I think this is just an overall size. I don't think you can get these smaller. And then I have these early release stickers. I use these a ton. I use these every single week on Wednesdays because that is our early release. I am not sure if the colors are still EC bold in these. I forgot to look at like what the color palette was for these, but I think she may have revamped these as well just a little bit. So that is those. And then this is the little smaller book, which I think I'm gonna say these have got to be the mini sheets, the mini icons, the mini black and white icons, the school kits. I love these. This is not the correct code. There is a different code on there. But honestly, if you're looking for anything school, the easiest way to do that is just on her sidebar. Just hit school/education, and that's going to take you to every single school sticker that she has. As honestly, that's a little bit more easier than having to go through each code. I have the weekly reset, which I use every single Sunday. As you can tell, I use these a lot for reminders. These are the black white icon stickers, yeah. And then I also got a ton of these. I don't use these a lot. The clocks, the money, this one. I kind of use this one a little bit because I like the way that it looks. I was using this and I found something a little bit smaller The backpacks, I love using those for like indication of any kind of school thing, tooth for dentist appointments, cars, car payment, or sometimes I used to use these for like when I would have grocery delivery. Popcorn for, like movie night or when we went to the movies, football, and then I have a full sheet of the school stickers. The fees due, which do come in handy. I've been using more of them off of this sheet, and then that's why there's not very many missing on here. And then I do love a don't forget sticker. I have those in my planner a lot. The sick days, love a sick day sticker. It's perfect. It's small enough to indicate the sick day. And the field trip sticker. Now, I will say that these are still a tad bit big for a day designer, like the calendar part. So, I use these sparingly. So if she has like a field trip, if there's nothing going on that day, I will use it. But it's a fairly big sticker for a day designer for this little square. So keep that in mind when you're trying to find stickers that fit this planner. If this is the planner that you're using, they are pretty big stickers, but for the most part, if you don't have anything really going on and that's really all you have, they seem to fit fine. At least for me, they do. I have these order groceries. Now this and this sticker and this sticker, I believe they are not customs. I'm in the oil change. Yeah, these are already on her website. These are the EC Bold stickers, pick up groceries, clean fridge, oil change. And then we come to these icons here. These are called itty bitty colorful icons. I use these every single week in the top of my planner for there it is, my top 3 habits, the dog paw, the silverware, and the book. Every single week. That is what I mark for my habits, but I have a ton of these, just in case maybe I want to change out my habits one day. But I have the book, I have the TV, like the hair tools for like a haircut, the dog paw to indicate anything like related to your pet. It doesn't actually have to be a dog paw, it could be a cat paw. Debit cards or credit cards, the dollar sign, the stethoscope, the tooth, present, balloons, the silverware, the buggy, grocery cart, shopping cart, trash cans, phones, and the crock pot. All right, and then I have these. These are just my EC Bold. I put most of my EC Bold stickers in this one so that I could put more of my neutrals in this one. And I kind of stopped filling this up once I changed over to the neutrals. But this is all essentially the same thing. These are the monthly half box labels in A5, just in the EC Bold. These are the ones that I can't find on her website at all. And then there are these little habit trackers. These are not specified in A5 size. I believe these are just standard size. And you can get them in different colorways. And then the appointment, like the little mini time labels. I do have these stickers here that I do not use. They're just they were fine in the Erin Condren, but they are entirely way too big for the day designer pocket. So truly, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those, but I do have them. There's a stack of books, stethoscope, money, and a crock pot. I do have these little mini page flags. I use these a lot in my finance section. let's see, right here, just to kind of, indicate the headline so that it doesn't get lost among the other little things. And that is not Planner Kate, but I love these stickers and I need to look for more. And then the appointment labels, and those are not Planner Kate. So that pretty much wraps up all of my collection. Like I said, I have a lot of stickers that I'm just trying to use, and I don't know if I'll ever actually get through them, but we're going to try. So next, I am going to switch over to my laptop where I'm going to screen record her website and how to essentially search up specific stickers. I'm really only going to go over the ones that I use the most, and if it's helpful, I may just show the notes that I already have, because I did write notes so that I wouldn't forget anything, but chances are I probably already did. So yeah, I'm going to switch over real quick and I will see you in just a second. Okay, friends, we have the Planner Kate website pulled up, and I'm just going to go through a few of these stickers with the codes that I have that are on top, and we're just going to search for these stickers. Okay. All right, so the first one that we are going to go with is the check boxes. You're going to come up here to the search bar, and it doesn't matter if they're lowercase or not, but you do have to put the dash, and then these will pop up. Now, as I was saying before in the video, the ones that I have are these right here. These are the individual ones, and they do have ones for the EC vertical and the EC horizontal, the EC compact vertical, and so on. But the ones that I have, if those are the ones that you are looking for, these are it. Next, we are going to go and find the appointment labels. These are the ones that I use every single week. We're going to go V-10-G. And these are the A5 appointment labels, also in different colorways, as you can see. And yeah, okay, so the ones that I have are right here in the EC bold. You can get any colorway that you see here. I love these PK Earth colors. Those are probably my favorite. And then they have rainbow and whatever the bouquet is. I'm guessing that's a new colorway. And then they have the PK neutral. So those are the A5 appointment label stickers. All right. Next, we are going to let's do the mini time labels, because these are the ones that are going to fit right there in the appointment labels. Yeah, okay, so here are the ones that fit in those little tiny boxes on those appointment labels. She still should have the EC bold. Yep, there it is, the EC bold. These are the ones that I have, and all the other colorways that she has. All right, let's do the monthly half boxes. These are the ones that I use a lot in my monthly. V17-G. Okay. Yep, there they are. The A5 size. And these are PK Rainbow. Let's see if she has the EC Bold. Yeah, there they are. EC Bold. So this is what you're going to search if you want the stickers exactly the size that I have. Again, that is A5 size. They fit perfectly. I say perfectly. They don't fit the box in your day designer pocket exactly, but they do fit inside of it. So I find that this size is as perfect as I could get it with the stickers that I had already purchased. And let's see, what else do we have? Let's do these arrows. I have been asked about the arrows, the black skinny arrows. So this is going to be STK 118. And there they are. And like I said, these don't have a specific size. They're just like one full size of, or one full sheet of arrow stickers in different various sizes. So, the next one, okay, so let's do the customized fonts, and we're gonna go to JP Custom, and this is gonna pull up the Gen plans. This is the one. This is my favorite script, and I think one of them was Happy Place as well. And oh, and I know one of mine, I think two of them are in this one as well. But if you're looking for like specifics, this is really the one that I tend to go with, but any of these are super cute. So, and then you just go in, and I guess we can go ahead and try just to type one. That way you can see how it works. And go in. And here's where you would check if you wanted the checkbox on it or not. Like if I had the clean fridge and then I had the checkbox on it, this would be where you select it. But if you don't want it, then you put no checkbox, and then you put, let's just put my name, and then quantity, and then add to cart. And even with the customs, they typically don't take longer for you to get your order if you're doing customs, at least what I can remember. The next one we can do, oh, I did want to show the pencil because it was revamped. If you wanted the pencil label planner sticker, this is going to be L-113. And if you remember correctly what mine looked like, these are completely different. So, yeah, mine has just like a plain box here, and I think they may be a tad bit longer. And there's more detail to these pencils than the ones that I have, but I think they're super cute. I like both of those. But I just wanted to put that out there just in case, you thought that you weren't going to be able to find those stickers that I had. It's just because she's revamped them and they're just new. Um, so, and these also come in apparently rainbow and PK earth. These are the two color options that she has for these. And let's see what else. Oh, let's do the AM and PM medicine tracker. That's STK 127. There they are. And these are not any particular size, it's just one size that she offers. And the color selection looks like just rainbow and PK earth. So these are the stickers that I have. I guess you could call the PK rainbow is kind of almost the same as the EC bold. That's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what it looks like. And then let's do the early release stickers. Those seem to be pretty popular. This is Doodle. dash 155. There they are. And these look, the font looks a little different on these. Yeah, these look alike. Like these look, the font itself looks bold compared to what mine look like, but I like both of them. And it looks like you can get two colorways on these. So super cute. I love the neutrals. If I could go back, I would get all of my stickers in this neutral color because I think that that is just so cute. Um, and then let's do these little smaller icons that I have. I use in my weekly. Well, we'll do the black and white icons first. It's BW 104, and these should be the finger, yeah, with the ribbon, the reminder. Reminder, don't forget icon stickers. Sorry, that was my phone. And let's see. I want to see. I don't remember if these are in. No, these are not in. Like it looks like they're just in a smaller size. Now, this fit in like maybe the mini book that I have, and I'm I'm thinking maybe it's the same. Yeah, I think it's the same. So these are super cute. They're really compact and they come with a lot of stickers. And I think it's going to take me quite a long time to get through all the ones that I have. And then let's see. If you go back, then you have all of these. So you can go through all the black and white icons just to kind of take a look and see if there was something that I didn't have and maybe you were looking for. She has so many stickers. I see how it can be very intimidating. There's a lot of stickers on here that are new that I've never seen before. In fact, I love that dog food one because that would come in handy. And then let's see. Oh, that would be really cute. The blow dryer for like haircuts and haircut appointments. And oh, there for recording and filming. Super cute. Okay, so let's go back and we will go search the itty bitty colorful icons because those are mostly what I would use on or in my planner. So let's see. We'll go with, I think I can't tell if it's an L or an I. So let's go with L dash 1017. Nope, it's an I, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there they are. Okay. And so this is where you're just going to go through and find which ones that you want. And it's looking like to me that there's only two colorways that she is offering in a lot of her stickers now. So I'm not really sure why. It used to be that you could order in all the colorways that she had, but it's looking like in a few of these. Oh, the reformat sale is the ones that's okay. Oh, you can get a good deal on these. And honestly, these stickers would last. They're gonna last me a very long time. So these are super cute. The Amazon one. There is the meal one that I have. The TV one that I have. I don't have the football in that one. I have that one in the black and white one. I have the crock pots. And all right, so the rest of those are just other kits that came up. So, but yeah, that's pretty much how her website is done. It's truly, it's not. that hard. I guess when you if you have the codes, um it's a little bit easier to search. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this answered all of your questions. If there was a specific sticker that you were looking for that I didn't mention, feel free to leave it in a comment. Let me know, and I will see if I can get that information to you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I appreciate you for watching. I'm sure this is probably going to be a fairly long video. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.